Divisions over migration marred a show of unity at an EU summit on Thursday after Germany and Italy hit back at plans that could spell the end of mandatory refugee quotas. Germany, Italy, and the Netherlands have led criticism of a proposal from the European Council President, Donald Tusk, who has described refugee quotas as divisive and ineffective. The Greek Prime Minister, Alexis Tsipras, whose country has struggled to manage large numbers of refugees and migrants, criticized Tusk's comments as aimless, ill-timed and pointless. Arriving at the EU summit in Brussels, the German Chancellor, Angela Merkel, said there cannot be selective solidarity among EU member states. Germany gave refuge to more than 1 million asylum seekers in 2015 and has been championing the policy of sharing refugees through quotas, when numbers could overwhelm other countries. We need solidarity not just in regulating and steering migration, Merkel said, but we also need internal solidarity. The row threatens to overshadow an EU summit insiders hoped would be a show of unity, with leaders launching landmark plans for greater military cooperation and basking in a common position on the first phase of Brexit talks. Only 3 countries, Hungary, Poland, and the Czech Republic, came out in favor of Tusk's plan ahead of the summit. Slovakia, the other member of the Visegrad Quartet, which recently held the EU's rotating presidency, did not side with its neighbors. The Czech Republic's new Prime Minister, Andrej Babiš, said any attempt to impose nonsensical quotas in a majority vote would only widen the divisions in the EU. It won't happen, Poland's new Prime Minister, Mateusz Morawiecki, said he was happy that Poland's opposition to allowing refugees into Europe seemed to be gaining acceptance. Poland, along with the Czech Republic, Hungary and Slovakia, pledged €35 million, £30 million, for Italian-led projects to protect the border at Libya, as part of EU efforts to stem the flow of people attempting the dangerous journey to Europe. The Italian Prime Minister, Paolo Gentiloni, welcomed the financial contribution but said the 4 countries still needed to accept refugees. We will continue to insist that a commitment on the relocation of refugees is needed. Officials have been even blunter in private. One European diplomat told his counterparts that Tusk's paper should be put in the bin. Another diplomatic source said it was badly written and much too unbalanced in favor of Central Europe. However, another EU diplomat, from a country supporting quotas, said it was time to attack the issue, which was starting to poison other debates. At this point in time, what I am expecting is a good old bust up, and in a later phase we will narrow the field of possible outcomes. The EU is not aiming to reach conclusions on this thorny issue at the summit. Divisions are accompanied by emotions which make it hard to find even a common language and rational arguments for this debate, Tusk said, referring to the chasm of opinion on migration, but also the future of the single currency. EU leaders agreed on compulsory quotas at the height of the migration crisis in 2015, despite opposition from 4 Central and Eastern European countries.